Pati and welcome back to A Small Geeky Chica. So I'm back from my trip to Japan and I wanted to show you guys all the things that I bought, mostly sticker and yarn and fabric related. So that's what we're mostly going to be going back on this first half of the video. And please excuse me, I did end up getting a cold. I don't know if you can tell towards the end of my trip. So I might pause every now and then because I might get a coughing fit or not. I'm doing well. It's just, you know, the cough is always the last thing to go. And then later in this video, I did, in the last video, go over all the stickers I was making for my Fruit Onesies Star Cafe crew stickers. And a lot of those have come in, the ones that I ordered from Vogue Race. And maybe by the time I'm filming that section, I might get my Sticker Ninja ones that I just ordered as well. Plus, I do believe I told you last time that I had ordered some stickers from Fair when they were having their little market towards the end, late January, and I haven't opened or showed you those, so we'll go over those too as I prepare for my next update to my shop. But first, let's start out with all the things that I bought in Japan. Okay, let's start with some miscellaneous stationery stuff that I bought throughout my trip. Some of them are from Temple, some of them are mostly from stores like Loft or Itoya or Hands, and I don't 100% remember where I got everything, but what I do remember, I'll let you know. So let's start with something that's actually off camera, which is this little dip pen set, which is, I guess, for drawing manga and stuff. So I really wanted to try a different kind of dip pen situation compared to the one I have. It wasn't originally what I was gonna look for buying. I got it at Hands, but I'm excited to kind of try it out just so I can draw with ink a little bit more often. I have a glass dip pen, but I don't find it super comfortable to hold when I draw, so I wanted to try something different and then maybe invest in some more. So this one totally got out of its packaging, but yeah, I bought this towards the end of my trip. I think there was another one that I had wanted to buy, but I didn't buy when I first saw it, and then I didn't find it again. But we'll try with this and see how it goes. And then let's see. So let's go over the inks since we were talking about inks. I got some of the Sailor Shikiori inks from Itoya in Tokyo, if I remember correctly. I got a green, like orangey yellow, and a pink. So Waka Uguisu, Kinmokusei, and Sakuramori. I saw some samples of them and they looked really cute, and I wanted some other ink colors besides like blue and purple, which I usually get, so I'm excited to try these out. While I was there, I also got this Pisces washi tape because they have one for all the different horoscope signs. Now I'm Pisces, so I got Pisces. I think this is more PET tape than washi tape. We'll find out when I actually open it. Yeah, it says PET tape, so it's more plasticky, but it just looked really cute, and it's my sign, so I got it for that. I guess continuing with inks, I also got this Pilot ink, Iro Shizuku. It looked really cute. It's the Amairo color, which is kind of like a sky blue type. And I know I just said I was trying not to get blue, but I don't have a blue this color, so I want to try it out and see how it looks. While I was there, I do know I got that at a Hands. I think it was a Kyoto Hands. But I also got this like roll of stickers, which were really cute. Kind of steampunky, kind of like fair, like the World's Fair kind of idea going on, and they looked really pretty. So I'm excited to open these because I do like drawing airships, even though I haven't done it in a while, so these remind me of that. So that was that. Let's see what else. I bought this washi color, which is the kind you put on your finger and then you use it to rip out the washi tape. I have different washi tape colors I usually put on the washi tape itself, so I was excited to try this one, see if this one's more comfortable to use. Let's see. I got these like sticky notes and these little film stickers just for decorating purposes and to use in like journaling And just to add some color, I like this one because it makes me think of like sunset colors. And these ones look really cute. Just to add a little, to spruce up your journaling page. And let's see, I got this random sticker. I think I got it from a convenience store, but it was just really cute in Kyoto, and it has a calico cat, like my calico cat. So this just bought it for fun. Let's see. I went to Hiroshima, so we went to the Orizuru Tower, which is right near the atomic bomb dome and the memorial park, from which you can like go to the top and look over it, and then you can also make a crane. And there's this big section in that tower where everyone's dropping their cranes, and they're filling it up to like hundreds of thousands of cranes in there. So we added our own, and I actually have a little video of that, so I'll insert that here so you can take a look. But yeah, it was really fun. It was cute, and it was the first time my friends were making cranes. I had learned how to make cranes back in like 7th grade because one of my friends taught me, and then muscle memory, still remember it. But they had a lot of different artwork along this like spiral walkway all the way down from like the 12th floor back to the front. So this was one of the arts, and I thought it was really cute as a washi tape. And then I think this was another one, and it's a little wallet, so I got that from there. Let's see. Then we went to Miyajima. When we were in Hiroshima, we went to Miyajima Island. That's the name of the island, I think. And then we went to Daishoin Temple, and I got these little washi tapes from there. And it has a bunch of these little statues with like the crochet and knit little hats, caps on. So I got this washi tape based on that. It was super cute. And then this one just has a lot of like pretty decoration flowers. While we were on Miyajima Island, we did stop at a store that had a lot of Ghibli stuff. So I got some Kiki Delivery Service stickers, which are really cute, and a little set of washi tapes of Gigi mainly. It also has Kiki in there, so these are really cute. This is one of my favorite Ghibli movies. I think it's my 2nd favorite one. Then we went to Dazaifu, which is in Fukuoka Prefecture, and I really wanted to go to that shrine, and it was really pretty, but it was super crowded because we went on a Sunday. So I think I would enjoy more on a day that isn't crowded. But I got these like watercolor stickers of the temple itself, which was the Dazaifu Tenmangu Shrine. So it's a shrine, not temple. And they're really pretty. And we went to see the plum blossoms there, so that was really fun. But like I said, it was full of people. And on the walkway there is a bunch of little shops, and there is one of the Mifi kitchen ones. So I got these 2 little Mifi washi tapes. I've been to the one in Arashiyama and in Kawagoe, so this was the first time going to that one. So it was really cute. And then I also got this it's a chopstick rest, and I thought it was really cute, though I think I'm gonna end up using it more like to hold my fountain pens and dip pens, so it's probably gonna get covered in ink, which I am okay with. I bought it for that purpose, knowing that it's probably gonna get covered in ink. But yeah, so those are the things I bought there. And then we went to Petit Mura, which looks like a little cafe shop area in Kichijoji, Tokyo, and we had some lunch there. There's a cat cafe, but we didn't go to the cafe. It's really small and kind of cramped, and there were a lot of people, but I did buy the ones. So I think these are from in one of the little shops that had like local artists. So I bought this little mini like leather journal, which I thought it looked super cute. It looks like a traveler's journal, just really tiny. And I think I might use this as a prop for my Nindoroids. It's meant to be a keychain, but I might just see if I could take that off and just leave it for my Nindoroids. And then like they have a traveler's journal. I thought that was really cute. And this is a bunch of little stickers, stamp style, which is Aesop's Fables. This, I don't know if it's a local artist or something that's more like, I feel like I've seen these before on the stationery shops, but I thought that was cute, so I bought that there too. And last for this set are all of the miscellaneous stickers that I got from like Loft and Tokyo Hands. I got this Kita one, which was really pretty, stamp style with all these flowers. They're always fun to decorate with. I didn't realize, but I bought this cat sticker twice, which is fine because I could always use more cat stickers. Which reminds me, I need to finish working on my cat journal photo weekly planner. So I have a traveler's monthly planner from last year where I was taking photos of my cat every day, and I need to finish filling it out. I have all the pictures, I just need to print them out and then decorate. So these are good for that. I got some strawberries because I love strawberries, and then I got these ones that are like glitter stars and sparkles because I always need something a little extra for that journal, and sometimes I want something shiny. I don't know if you can see this very well, but I got this one with a bunch of blue flowers, which are backwards. They're kind of see-through clear stickers. They're very, very pretty. And then, of course, I got more cat stickers because you can never have enough cat stickers, especially with the calico. Super cute. And then one more because these are just like cats laying on all your books and your laptops. And my cat used to do that a lot on my old work laptop. She doesn't do it so much on my new work laptop because it's a little smaller, so it's just not as comfortable. But yeah, you know, cats on your things. So those are most of the like miscellaneous stickers and stationery things I got, which I don't think it was that much. So I think I've bought more in the past, but I'm trying not to buy too much without like having an actual purpose for them, or for it to be like kind of a souvenir from a place that I went. But yeah, I do have more stickers to show you, which I did buy a lot of, so let's move over to that. Okay, here we're gonna go over the bulk of my sticker buying spree. So I really like this shop called Beside Label in Japan, and they have several locations throughout Japan. So I went to the one in Hiroshima, Kyoto, and Kichijoji, and I've been to the one in Sendai and Kamakura in the past. Kichijoji's in Tokyo, just FYI. And I like to get the like local stickers and some of the limited edition stickers while there, mainly from this one artist that I really love, and it's really kind of a style that I want to go towards in my own art. So it's a really huge inspiration for me. So I got a bunch of her stickers to the point that I think the staff noticed that I was mainly buying her stickers. And one thing I noticed about that shop is, and my friends noticed too, that the staff's very chatty, which isn't a bad thing. They're nice and everything, but it was always unexpected to find in Japan a very chatty, like they always wanted to talk about the stuff we were buying and call it cute. But that was fine, except at the very end when I did have the beginning of my cold, and I was like, I don't really want to talk because I don't want to cough. But it was fine. It was fun, and it was really enjoyable. So let's go through these stickers because I did get a bunch of them, and I also bought this pouch to just like store them specifically in. So we'll see the damage that I have done. Oh, and I totally forgot, but I also bought a washi tape from the same artist, which the characters in her project call Salad Days. And I also have a t-shirt from this artist. That's just how much, and like a shopping bag and stuff. So let's go through it. So first I want to show the ones that I bought that actually weren't from that artist, but they're cute cat ones and they're tiny. And I'm thinking maybe I'll add this to see if I can add it to my water bottle. I think this one will fit. I'm not sure about this one, but they're really cute. So I always like to get calico cat stickers, and this was one that came free after buying so many stickers. So yeah, the little calico one right there. And then this is the artist that I really like, so you can see I bought a ton of them. So this one's really cute. So like my favorite thing about this artist is just a simplicity to the drawing, and it's usually like 2 colors. It's just like the black for drawing the character, and then like either one color that's like a green or a blues or a yellow that kind of gives it a really cute look. But I think it's not shaded. It's usually very flat colors, but I really like it, and I would want my own art style to go in that kind of direction. So here's one, and sometimes they have a little 2 different tones of the same color. But yeah, I think this was a new one that they pointed out to me, and it's very cute. She's a little fox, and I love cats, of course, so I had to get the girl that looked like a cat. And then just, you know, being on your phone late at night, surrounded by cute things. It was Valentine's Day when we were in Japan, so I did get one of their Valentine's Day stickers, which was really cute. And then, of course, it drives me crazy with the little cat, of course, like my cat drives me crazy. And then more girl and cat stickers with the little butt for the calico, super cute. And so yeah, pretty much you can tell I really love this artist. I got so many of her stickers with the cats, and then a little star open to the store with the cat saying open. And then because we were in Hiroshima, like I said, I like to get the limited, I think all of these are from Hiroshima, but the limited edition Hiroshima specials. So it all has to do pretty much with, I want to say, the baseball team, and then eating okonomiyaki, where Hiroshima is known for okonomiyaki style, their style. And so of course one making it too, and they're all red. And then I think these ones I all got in Kyoto, which this was the free sticker that I got from there. And then of course, girl as a cat. I think there were 2 different colors of this, and this is the colored one that I picked. Then having some coffee and tea. And then this one is also very similar to this one, which I also have this as a sticker that's on my suitcase, to be honest, but just different colors. And this one that gets is Toyama Limited. And so these ones are, I think, from places that don't actually have their own shops, but they do have some. Oh no, these aren't from Kyoto. These ones are from Kichijoji, because as you can see, I have Kichijoji Limited, which are green, and they're like at the park, which I can't remember the name of the park, but this store is right near the park in Kichijoji in Tokyo, and it's very cute. And you can go ride the little, like, are they swan boats, the pedal boats, and just look around. And it's very calming there, and it's a less crowded part of Tokyo, so if you want to go relax and look a lot of pottery, you can go there. And then of course I got another Calico Cat one. And like, do you want to escape? Yes, I do. I want to go on an adventure. And this one I think I actually bought at a Tokyo Hands in Fukuoka, at the Hakata station. There's a huge Hands there, so I think I got both these stickers there. So I think Fukuoka doesn't have a specific B-side label shop, but they had these at the Hands there. So I was trying mostly to just buy these from the B-side label shops, although you can find them a lot in Loft or Hands and a bunch of other stationery stores. And so here is my third free sticker, and these are the ones from Kyoto, which she's wearing a kimono and like much more traditionally dressed, and it's either in like this purple, magenta purpley and red with the fox, and they're super cute. Instead of a cat, it's a fox. So these were really adorable, and are the limited, as you can see, Kyoto limited stickers, the local limited B-side label stickers, which are the ones I mostly went for. I got this one as well. And then this was really cute, which wasn't from the artist that I like, but I think it was super adorable. Nutty. And then I forget if this was like a limited new one, but it was very cute. And then of course I got another Calico Cat one, which is similar, from the same artist that I've gotten some of the other Calico Cat ones. And then like, this is my only anime sticker that I bought on the trip, I think. Pretty much. I didn't do a lot of anime buying once. So I got a sticker from my sister, but besides that, I got Pichan, because I love Pichan. from my childhood, and the new Rama series is out. But yeah. So those are all my B-side label stickers, which I largely got. I got so many of them. I think the staff was kind of really entertained by the fact that I was just getting so many, mostly from the same creator, but a couple of other cat ones from different artists. And yeah, like I said, it's just a huge inspiration for me, and this is the kind of direction I want to take my art style, which is just like maybe using one color and then black and white. And yeah, because I always have issues coloring, and I never liked the way I color, so I think I would enjoy my art more if it was like this, and also doing it in ink, so we'll see. But those are all my B-side label stickers. There's still a couple of stores I have not gone to, and I do want to go to all of them at some point and get the limited stickers from each and every one, and then I don't know, have them, I think, all on my suitcase, because my suitcase does have some from Kamakura on it, and I want to go back to Sendai because I didn't get any of the limited Sendai ones. I only started doing that at Kamakura, so more trips in the future. But let's look at some of the other stuff that aren't stationery that I bought. Okay, next up, for those who aren't aware, I really enjoy opening blind boxes and really cute figures. I have another YouTube channel that's A Small Geeky Chica Figures, where I go over all my Nindroid figures and I open blind boxes. So of course, while I was in Japan, I had to get some blind boxes. I didn't get that many, but I did at least buy a couple pretty much in every city I was. So I got these two Azura ones, which are very cute, and I don't think I've seen them in the States. And I really like Azura, so I made sure to get them. I got them, I think I got these both from Loft instead of Pop Mart itself. So by the time I got to the Pop Mart store, I already had two, and I think that was sufficient for me. But from Pop Mart itself, I did buy this chocolate one, which I had to go to the one in Shibuya Park to find. I was surprised I didn't really see that many, and it just had this one version, which I have opened on my channel before. I've opened two, so this will be my third one. I also bought this one, which has a bunch of different characters, which is for the Year of the Horse. And of course, I really want the chocolate one, is the one that I want the most from this series. But we'll see if I get lucky. I only bought one, and I bought it at Pop Mart, but I think that was enough. I also bought this TNT Baby Zora one, where she's like a cat girl. This one is a gift for my mom, but I will be opening it on my channel and then giving it to her. And then I also bought this Karkathur Sakura one, which I originally wasn't planning on getting because I have a bunch of Sakura Nindroids, but it was so cute, and it's all cheaper to buy them in Japan, so of course I had to get one. And then I also bought this little payment blind box, just for I want to build a cafe set to take more pictures with my Nindroids, so you know, a couple of treats hopefully. I also bought some beans. I got 3 different ones, which I could have gotten more, but I think this was sufficient. I don't usually see beans at the Pop Mart store near me, so these were fun to get. And then, not blind box related, but still kind of related to the Karkathur Sakura, I did get this deck of cards from the store in Character Street in Tokyo. I think it was it NHK? I forget which broadcasting channel it was that showed Sakura, but they had a little section of Sakura things, and I always like to buy a deck of cards when I go on traveling as a souvenir, so I got some Sakura ones. And last but not least, my 2 other like video game related purchases. We went to the Nintendo store in Hiroshima, which is at the station, and since it was Valentine's Day, I got the Valentine's Day Mimikyu. Super cute. It's the only plushie I got. And I think technically it's the only Pokemon store we really went into this trip, which even though I go to them all the time, I think I've been to so many at this point, and I was like, I don't really need to go as much anymore. But I did get this Mimikyu, so this is my one Pokemon for the trip. And then we went to the Pokemon store in Fukuoka, and I got myself this blue Pikmin keychain. I got a red one for my brother and a yellow one for my sister because the three of us really like to play pink and blue. So, and my sister really likes the yellow one, and then I wanted to get the three primary colors, so my brother got the red one. And they're super cute. They have bigger plushies, but I really like this teeny tiny size. But yeah, those are my more like fandom related and blind box related purchases of the trip. I've usually bought more in the past, but for some reason this trip I just wasn't as into it. But we still have a couple of things to go over to, which is all my little craft supplies. So as you can see, I got some yarn while I was in Japan. So I got these ones from Kyoto and these ones from Hiroshima. I had meant to get more from Tokyo, but because I got that cold, I just didn't have the energy to do as much shopping and just didn't make it to the yarn stores I would like in Tokyo. So hopefully next time I get to do that. But first, let's start with the ones I bought in Hiroshima. So I went to this store called Habire, which was in one of the department stores near the station. It's not connected to the station, but it's across the street. So I had a little free time of my own, and so I went there and got some yarn. These are all wool, I think 100% wool, and they're very, very fine. I can't remember the size, but they were all made in Japan, and it was a very cute little shop. Filled with like little old ladies. I had gone there to look at some fabric. It was mostly Liberty fabric, which I believe is from the UK. So I decided to get some yarn that was said made in Japan instead, which I don't know if the yarn itself is from Japan, but the brand is. So I thought it was really, really cute. And these are some colors that I don't usually buy or have. I'm definitely going to use them to make some Nendoroid related things, because if you don't know, I also like to make crochet for Nendoroids. I make little hats and little sweaters. I make scarves, little dresses and stuff like that. And on occasion I post a tutorial on my figure channel, which right now only has a sweater one, but I am gonna do one for the little beanie that I make for them. And then I really enjoy making clothes for Nendoroids, so I'm gonna use these and come up with some more. And these are some really cute colors. So next I went to a fabric store in Kyoto, which was Nomura Tailor House, but they also had yarn. So I got some wool and cotton yarn from there, which also some really thin yarn. Let's see, it's merino wool, shrink resistant, and cotton blend. 60% wool, 40% cotton. And then yeah, it's like a fine, more or less like a fine weight yarn. So I got these colors, which are very pastel-y soft colors. I always get blue and grays, but I added some soft pink to go along with it. And yeah, these are also going to be for Nendoroid projects. It's super soft, so I'm excited to get to work with them, even though I have a ton of yarn that I should be using. I couldn't help myself to get some more. And these are all from the brand Sand. I don't know, is this made in Japan too? Yeah, made in Japan. I should probably look into the brands a little bit. But last but not least, I have my really expensive hand-dyed yarn that I got at the shop called Walnut, which is in Kyoto, although they also have a branch in Tokyo, but I didn't go to this one. So I went to this one in Kyoto, and then I almost died because I tripped in the teeny tiny store, which my friend found hilarious, but there was a little bit of unlevel, like there was the floor when you walk in, and then there's a little step up to the rest of the shop, and I was looking at this yarn and I didn't notice, and I totally tripped and almost fell down, but I didn't fall, I just tripped while I was looking at this yarn. But yeah, I got this pear-dyed hand-dyed yarn, which is 60% wool, 20% cotton, 10% silk, and 10% linen, and it's 420 yards each one, and these were also fine weight yarns. So this is, I believe the brand specifically to the store is Amirisu, even though the store is called Walnut. They do have other brands in there, and this is, like I said, this is much more pricey yarn, but it's so pretty. this variegated yarn, and I wanted something different. I have no plans for this. These will probably get used for my Nindoroids, which seems like a lot to get really expensive yarn for my little toys. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I just really wanted them, and they were very pretty. And I almost, like my friend said, I almost died for them right there in the Kyoto store. But yeah, I would definitely go back. But I think it would be better if I had more of a plan when I wanted to buy them. But yeah, and that's it for my yarn. So let's move over to my fabric, which is probably what I bought the most of. Okay, so fabric is definitely what I bought the most of, so I'm gonna show them based on the city I bought them. So we're gonna start with Hiroshima, where I bought the least amount of yarn fabric. But I got this really cute, pretty strawberry fabric. I think this is all 100% cotton. This is about 1 meter long, and this was pre-cut, and it was super cute. We went to a craft store in Hiroshima, which name I can't remember right now, but I'll put it on the screen. It's one you can definitely find, and like throughout Japan. I know there was one in Kichijoji because that's when I caught my cold. Again, didn't have the energy to go back there, but I did go to the one in Hiroshima, and so this was very cute. This was pre-cut, and then I had them cut this fabric for me, which is very easy to ask. And so I just bought 1 meter of this one, and this one's to match this one, which is 1 meter. But it's a cute little flowers with like funny little cats in between. They have like these weird, like the way the nose and the whiskers is drawn is just so funny. It looks like they have mustaches, but I thought it was very adorable. And so I have no plans for what I'm gonna make with these yet. Probably some book covers, maybe some pouches. It's only 1 meter's worth, which is enough for like doing small things, but not for doing big things. I just didn't know how much to buy, so I went safe for that. So this was my first fabric purchase, which actually was, I think I made it on the very first day we were in Hiroshima, really. So I was a little bit more cautious, but let's move over to the stuff that I bought in Kyoto. Okay, so this might not seem like much right now, but as I start taking them down, you'll see just how much I bought at Kyoto, where I also bought some of that yarn. Not the really expensive one, but the other one. So yeah, I bought a bunch of these pre-cut cloths from the Mura Tailor House. They're only 1/2 meter, which I wish they were at least 1 meter big, but it allowed me to get little samples of a bunch of different patterns. So I went a little crazy with them. They'll definitely be used for Nindoroi stuff, or pouches, or book covers. I haven't decided yet, but I just got a bunch. So yeah, so you see I got this one with a bunch of little like blackberries and blueberries, looking very cute, little tiny berry fruit. And then I got this one with some pink flowers. I think they're like hydrangeas. I'm not sure, but it's very cute, very soft colored fabric. And like all of these ones, they come in this little set, are 110 centimeters by 50 centimeters, so 1/2 meter. And then I got these two, which were very teeny tiny little flowers, which I think would go good for Nindoroid clothing, because smaller patterns work better for them. And then I got this one, which has like the feeling of like a little tablecloth. It's very pretty, very dainty. I got definitely some Japanese patterns with these ones, which are very cute. I haven't decided what I'm doing with them, but I just kind of went crazy and kept buying a bunch. And then I got some more little flower ones. And then of course I got something with cats. Of course, how could I not buy anything with cats? These are all little sleeping cats that are in their little cocoons, just like the calico. And then these are the two fabrics that I actually got cut. And I think I got 2 meters of each, and they're the same pattern, just little cats, super cute. But I got the blue one and the green one. I think there was a yellow and a pink one too, but I went with these colors, and they're just super cute in the teeny tiny pattern. Like I said, don't know what I'm doing with them yet, but I will do something. And it's not like I need more fabric, because I have a ton of fabric that I haven't used yet, but I couldn't help myself, because this is definitely one of the key places I had wanted to go to in Japan and buy a bunch of fabric, and I want to go back and buy more fabric. But yeah, I made sure I had room for all these fabrics in my suitcases. So as you can see, I bought a ton of little pattern ones here. And so, but you'll see this actually wasn't even like my biggest purchase of fabric. I think it's the most different patterns, but it's not the most fabric itself. So let's move over to see what I actually bought in Tokyo. So even though I got sick in Tokyo, I still had enough strength to go to Nippori, to go to the fabric town, and I just went to the main tomato store and really just stayed on the first floor because I picked a lot just on that first floor, and I didn't really have the energy to go up the levels, but I was really looking forward to going to there and getting fabric, so of course I couldn't skip on that. I probably got more different patterns from Kyoto, but I got more of each thing that I bought from Tokyo. One, because I was able to pick a lot to have them cut down to 2 meters, and because their pre-cut fabric was also already cut to 2 meters, which I think I prefer to 1 meter or half a meter like in Hiroshima or Kyoto. But regardless, let's look at some of the things that I bought. So I forget if this one is the one that's a cotton linen blend, but it's really pretty, blue background with red flowers. So I got this in 2 meters. And this is definitely linen. So with these giant blue flowers. This I'll probably see if I can make into like a bag or something, because it just feels a lot more sturdy. I didn't buy any lining fabrics though, so I'll probably have to look into something that matches this. And then of course I got a cat print. Of course I will. I'm gonna get all the cat prints, and this one's really cute. I really like the dark blue color. Kind of want to make myself a bag with this one, which is also a linen. It's a lot thicker, and it has this calico cat that makes me think of mine, and this really sassy face, and it's just like judging you, so it's like my cat Haru. Super cute. I just had to get it. So all of these I bought for 2 meters, and then I got something really cute because, like I've said, we were there in Japan for Valentine's Day, so I decided to get some very cutesy heart and pink flower one. And this one is already a cotton, so it's very cute, and they're all designed in Japan, but this one's printed in Thailand. This is cotton, and then I got this nice little blue one as well with the like red brown flowers. Very dainty, and this will probably use for some Android stuff, but I got a lot of it. Also cotton, much thinner. And then, like I was saying, they have these ones that are already pre-cut. So I got some of the Japan, like more traditional prints in these packaging. So these are also 2 meters, which is about a little over 2 yards. From tomato, and I got this one with the pink sakuras. The background is very pretty, and then I got this black one with a bunch of little flowers, very cute. And these are all cotton, and these are all the same price. And then I got this like mint green one with pink sakura flowers, super cute. Like I said, do not have a plan for all of these. I just kind of bought them all on a whim. But I will definitely be doing stuff with them in the future. Whether it's making more pouches for my shop or book covers. I want to make covers for like Hobonichi size, A5 and A6. And then I know my friend, when I was there, she bought a bunch of fabric. Then also is requesting that I help her make a bag and stuff. So that should be fun too. But as you can see, I really went ham on fabrics because there just aren't that many. There aren't really that many fabric stores near me. Or Joann's closed. Well, all the Joann's closes, so like definitely I have a Michael's, but like they have very limited fabric selection, and anything else I probably have to buy either online or go into San Francisco to find. Otherwise there aren't really other fabric stores near me, so I was definitely excited to buy all of this fabric from Japan, and they have so much, and I'm so jealous. that I wish I could go to Nippon all the time. I would just end up buying so much fabric, and given the exchange rate, it made it even cheaper for me. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I bought in Japan. I'm excited to do a lot of things with the crochet, with the yarn and fabric that I bought, and take a lot of inspiration from the B-side labels, stickers that I bought that will inspire me for my own art, because it is the direction I want to go. I'm excited to use all the inks that I bought and try to get more used to drawing with ink, because I really do like what it looks like, and I really want to use them to do art that's very much inspired, the coloring style very much inspired by the B-side label artist that I really like. But that's it for this section of my Japan haul. Next we'll probably go over some of the stickers that I bought. I don't know if I'll show you the fair ones first, or if I'll show you some of the fruit onesies. If the Sticker Ninja ones have arrived, I'll probably wait for those to arrive so I can show you all of them at once instead of half of the Vogue Race ones and then the Sticker Ninjas later. So earlier in the video and in the last video too, I mentioned I got another order from Fair, and honestly it's been so long since I made this order and arrived that I've pretty much forgotten what I ordered. Obviously they looks like there's some washi tape and some stickers, but it's all gonna be a surprise for me as much as a surprise it's gonna be for you guys. So let's open this up and see what I got. Just for reference, I got some artwork that's gonna go, some stationery that's gonna go on my website, Stationery Shop, from SumLilThings. I do believe it's another artist that's local to the San Francisco Bay Area. Okay, so if you want to check them out, it's SumLilThings at Instagram. I believe there's the back, there's a piece of paper, pamphlet, flyer, thank you note that has the information, so I'll share that with you too. Yeah. So like I was mentioning, let's see that first. It's SumLilThings.com. There's their QR code and all their socials if you want to check them out as well. So I thought these were really, really cute, so I got some washi tape. I got 5 of them, which tends to be kind of the standard I buy to add to my store. It has a bunch of little bunnies and stuff, very I feel cute animals, and I feel like this is great with like Easter coming up in what, about a month and a half or something. It's right at the beginning of March right now, so I think these would be cute for an Easter sale. And then we've got a bunch of stickers in here, so let's open it up. It came so cutely packaged too. Very adorable. Okay, let's see. Oh well, these just fell out of the baggie. The baggie just got caught inside the other baggie. So I'll probably put them back in there if I can. But yeah, I got these ones. We're just chilling with Chichi. It's a little like bird and fruits and fruit smoothies. So I got these as stickers. I believe there should be 10 of them. I'll count later. And then, oh, these are all stapled together. Oh, okay. Hold on. See if I can just kind of pop up this staple. Careful when I throw those away. My cat comes. And so I got one with her character, little like bunny character, and a strawberry cake. And then emotional support coffee. And then stay caffeinated, because I thought these ones would go well with like my Star Cafe characters and have like a cafe motif. And then these are also staples. So I got, let's see, a bunch of different sticker sheet packs. So let's also take out this staple, which I'm sure there's a better way of doing this, but I'm just gonna do this right now, like this, popping them out. So yeah, I got 5 sticker sheets. So I got this one that's, I hope you can see, and it's focused. It's very purple with a bunch of different, is it sweet potato? I believe it's sweet potato. No, it's lavender. My bad. Lavender sweets. Oh, this made me think of like a sweet potato. Lavender sweets, very cute, very purpley. Sticker sheets. I believe it's all washi stickers too. Then continuing with that cafe theme, we've got this cafe one that also has this little dinosaur, super cute, and the mouse character. All the coffee. Like, I need to make this kind of sticker sheet too for my Star Cafe characters, since they run a coffee shop cafe. And then all these cute little farm animals, which give me all those like Harvest Moon, Story of Season feels, Stardew Valley. Really, really cute. And so, of course, I wanted to add, I don't think I have something like this on my website yet, so I thought that'd be very cute. Then I got this grocery list with a bunch of little food items. There's a little fruit that kind of reminds me of the fruits that I've been making lately, sticker-wise. So I think that goes really cute, too. And then to continue with the food theme, I got this little one that was hot pot, because recently had some hot pot at my friend's house, and it was really fun to do. And then we also went to shabu shabu in a local place near me. So like this, I really do like having hot pot. And I think that's everything. And then she came with this little description of all the characters in booklet, which I will go through later. But yeah, I will definitely be adding these 5 sticker sheets, and then these 4 die cut stickers, and I'm going to put this back in this baggie. I can do that. Yeah. And this washi tape. So I'm slowly adding a bunch of washi tape to my sides. I always start with like a low quantity because I don't know how this is going to sell or not. I'm doing a market soon, and I'm just considering, I don't know if I have to just take stuff that I've designed myself, or if I can also take some of these, as long as I'm going to have a little section being like other artists for my stationery shop, other artists and other brands. So maybe I'll bring these to that as well. But they are super cute, and it's a nice little addition to my shop. Not a bunch of things, but you know, I gotta expand inventory little by little. Next I'm gonna show you the things that I've actually had made. So I've gotten all my Star Cafe Fruit Onesie stickers in, so I'm excited to share that with you as well. Okay, I'm super excited to show you all my stickers and washi tapes for my first Star Cafe collection, which is like like to call it my fruit onesies, because of all my characters that are dressed up as their favorite fruit in like a little onesie outfit. So let's start first with the Sticker Ninja die cut stickers I got, and then we'll go to the things I got from Blood Race. So put that to the side right there. You can kind of see it. But you've seen these designs before. I've shown them to you quite a few times. But these are my Star Cafe characters. And so I got them all as a die cut. And I did the sample run for Sticker Ninja, which is what I usually do when I'm trying some new stickers and I don't know how they're going to sell. And so I always end up getting a bunch. So let's cut these guys out of these plastics and take a little closer look at them. We'll start with Emilia. So there's quite a few of them. Usually it says 10, but I usually feel like I get around anywhere between 15 to like 25. So I really like Sticker Ninja's quality for their stickers. I use them a lot and I have some of them on my own stuff. But here is Emilia. She's looking super cute. I really like the color on it, and it's very adorable. I'm going to have to count all these stickers later to see what running total I have, but yeah, here is the first one. And then we're going to open Emilia. I'm trying to do it in the order that I drew them in, if I remember. No, I definitely did these two first. So let's get Emilia, who is a little blueberry. Yeah, I drew all of these in CMYK, so the colors look pretty true to what I picked. Yeah, he's adorable. So these two are my twins. And then I think I drew Freddy next, which is my little apple boy. I'm sorry if you can hear things in the background because my family is home and watching TV, and so it's kind of hard to avoid. But anyway, let's continue on. Here we have Freddy as the apple, which, to be honest, I think it's one of my favorite ones. I really like how I ended up coloring the apple, his little apple like hoodie that's going on right there. And he's such a cute little grumpy boy. I really do love him a lot. So, right there. Let's see. It's like that. And you're going to see these designs a lot as I open all these things. But these were the original designs to be die cut stickers. So they're all matte, if you haven't been able to tell. Matte die cut stickers. And then here we have Luca, who's my little orange boy. Originally he was supposed to be like a banana, but I didn't like the banana slice I drew as his headpiece, so I swapped him to orange. And I think that was a good decision. I guess I could have just drawn like a full banana, kind of like a banana split kind of idea. I didn't think about it at the time. That would also be really cute. Maybe I'll do a second batch where he is a banana, but here he is as an orange. And then I can't remember if I drew Manuel or Melody first, so let's just go with Melody because it's strawberries. And I try to have these stickers be relative to the characters' heights. More or less. It's not like 100%. But Melody and Emilia are shorties, and the other ones are taller. So I think Emilia might be a little short. That little dude right there. But I love strawberries, and I like how Melody came out. She looks really cute. And then let's do Manuel, who is the oldest of the bunch and not afraid to wear pink. So he is obviously a peach, and peaches make me laugh because they look like little butts, but it is very adorable. Again, I do like how the color of the peach came out. I tried a similar technique as the apple, and honestly, I still like the apple better, but I think this came out pretty cute too. And then last but not least, we have Bua, who is a blackberry and not a grape like everyone in my family seems to think when they see her the first time. I try, but she is a blackberry. She's very adorable, and I found that they're all very warm colors, and then her and Emilia are much more cooler colors. So I made her more purpley. And of course, not fully black. for a blackberry because you don't usually use black. And then she has really dark hair, so I wanted the hair to also be able to stand out a little bit. I think when I drew it, it was a little more purpley, and it looks a little more like black hair here. But that's fine. I think she's adorable. So yeah, here are all 7 of them, and they're all gonna be on my website soon. I have a market coming up on the 21st of March. So, and today is the 6th. So I'm gonna try to have these all on my website by that market date, at the latest on that market date, hopefully. So then I'll be selling them there, but you can also buy them on my website. And yeah, more about that later. But oh, sorry, I don't know if you saw them all here. We're a little bit off, but yeah. So these are the die cut ones that I got from Sticker Ninja. So these are the higher qualities, I would say. This is the one you can put on your water bottle or your laptop or whatever that'll last longer. But yeah, let's move over to the other ones I got from Vogue Race, which are different kinds of stickers. So I got these from Vogue Race, which are still more stickers, but these ones, instead of being matte vinyl like the ones from Sticker Ninja are, these ones are going to be washi stickers. And there's a lot of them, as you can see. So I've already opened these up and counted them, but I'm going to show you what they are and then show you how I plan to use them. Which this is kind of giving it away a little bit. But yeah, so for these ones, these are all washi stickers. And instead of doing the full bodies like I did with the die cuts, it's simply the heads. And so these are about 1.5 inches. So I got everybody's head, because I really like these as little expressions. I think they're so cute. And so got everybody. They're all about 1.5 inch stickers, versus those ones are like in between 2.5 to 3 inch stickers. So I got the whole crew as little washi heads. And yeah. And then I also showed you before how I had drawn just the fruits as stickers. Some of them, like I have 2 strawberries, I have 2 cherries, I have 2 blueberries, and I have 2 oranges, but I only have 1 peach design and 1 apple design and 1 blackberry design. But these are all the same fruits as the characters. So what I'm planning to do, which you can kind of see with this, is I'm making little box packets where you get 1 of each of these stickers, and the fruits are about 1 inch in size, minus the double cherry, which is 1.5 inch, so that they can match the 1 inch cherry kind of in proportions. And this is going to be a label for the box that's going to have all the washi tape stickers. So I have a prototype of me designing the box out of our heavy cardstock. So it would be like this, where you would get the little box and the label would be a sticker sealing it. And then open, and then you would have all the stickers in here. So they won't come in this little plastic, they'll just be loose in the box. For right now, these ones I have like that. So we can actually take a closer look. So we have, let's put these down, and I'll try to put them in these order. We'll have Emilia with the 2 cherries on top. Came out very cute. And then we'll have Emilio and his 2 blueberries right there. Oh, no. And then you have Freddie and his apple. Get it out. Yeah. Which, very cute. I'm sorry, I'm going to call my own drawings cute because I really do like how these ones came out. I think they're very adorable. I do think I should have probably started out with more of a cafe theme for my Star Cafe crew, but I started with the fruit ones. What can I say? I was just inspired to draw these ones. So we got Luca with his oranges, with the leaf and without any leaf or stem. And then we got one of my favorite ones, which is Melody with strawberries. And strawberries are my favorite too. So I'm really excited for these ones. That's why I drew I couldn't decide which way I like to draw the leaves and the stems, so I think I like that one better. But anyway, super cute too. And then we have Manuel and his peach. And I think this peach, it looks like a heart, but it's so cute actually. I really do like how it came out. I think even more so than his peach head. And last but not least, we have Boa and her blackberry. It's very cute. The colors are, I would say, they're not exactly the same. Like, these look darker compared to these ones. These ones look a little lighter in color, but we'd have to see. Oops, sorry. Well, we have to see what it looks like also once these ones are used, since they are washi tape. So they'll probably look a little different once they are used and like the backing is taken off. But yeah, that is my idea on this little washi tape sticker pack. So these can be a little bigger stickers that you can use in your journaling and with your fruits. And so I'll have one of each sticker and it'll be like that. And you can see this one is like more of a glossy paper. And the colors are so much more vibrant there than what they are on the washi. So hopefully that isn't misleading. But yeah, that is that. So I got a bunch of these to go, so I'll be able to make a lot of packets. I want to say at least like 50 packets. I definitely have more than that, but I always like to keep a couple of extras, you know, in case something gets lost or I want to have other samples to use, or sometimes give away. But yeah, these are all my washi stickers that I got from Race, but that's not the only things I ordered from there. So let me show you the rest. So I also bought sticker sheets and washi tape. And I considered making the sticker sheets also washi, but then I felt like that might be too close to the sticker pack. So these ones are vinyl, and more of a glossy vinyl to make them different from the die cut ones as well. So there are 4 different designs here. And the first one we have is just the fruits, which I think would probably be the most popular, the most universal, since it doesn't have any characters and everyone likes fruits, right? So I think this would be the easiest to sell, but you never know. Sometimes I think things that are more universal aren't as universal as I think they are. But anyway, this one has all 7 fruits in here, and then we have like 3 peaches, 3 apples, 3 oranges, 3 blackberries, we have 3 cherries, and then 3 strawberries, and 3 blueberries. So there's 3 of each fruit. Sometimes the ones that have 2 variations, you'll have 1 variation twice, and then the other one just once. And the ones that only have 1 variation, it'll be the same one 3 times. And this one's very cute, which is the favorite fruits of my Sark Cafe crew. And then I got a bunch of those. And then I also have the girls version of this, and then I have a boys version, and then I have everybody version. But the girls version has all 3 girls, Melody, Boa, and Amelia. And you have their full body in a teeny tiny size. Like, this is really small compared to her as, you know, in her die cut stickers. That's the slight difference. And then it has the 3 heads and plus some of their fruits. So if you just want the girls and strawberries and cherries and you want the full body, the head, and the fruit, you can get one of these. And then I also have them. Let's see, I have a bunch of these, to be honest. So there's that one. And then I have the same, but with the boys. So we have Emilio, Freddy, Luca, and Manuel, and their heads and all their fruits. I think I have each version of the fruit in here at least once. And then we have the apples and peaches twice. But yeah, it's very cute. I gave it kind of like a Green Kingdom background to give you the sense of like a picnic. So these are very adorable. And then I also have them, excuse me, with all the characters and their head versions. So there's no fruit on these ones, except the little doodles that I have in the background. But we have all 7 characters in their little bodies fitting in here, as well as their heads. So these are the sticker sheets. I went all in with this design because I think it's really cute, whether you know these characters or not. And hopefully you can find your favorite fruit, though there are a ton of fruits that aren't part of the set. But yeah, these are very small. And I thought these would be cute for journaling, even though they are a vinyl, so you could use them for something else. I haven't personally tried these to verify how well they last. But you can try putting them on your water bottle. But yeah, those are the 4 sticker sheet designs that I did, and I do have at least 20 or some of it. So I'm definitely going to take these to my market. And it's the second time I've done sticker sheets. The first time I did didn't do very well. Let's say it was basically a failure. I drew a bunch of cute fish, which I was really into drawing, and I probably made way too many sticker sheets of them that more people would actually be interested in. I should have really only done 1 variation, but you know, those will just become freebies in other orders. So if you get a little fishy sticker, it's because of that. But hopefully these ones will do better. And then this is my second time doing washi tape as well. So this is still using the same designs. So we have one washi tape that's just fruits, and one that's the heads and the fruit. So you can see part of the design right there. It has the same cute little fruits, plus the green Gangnam background. And then on this one, we have them with all the little heads and the fruits in between. So I think these are pretty cute designs. Again, I have a feeling that just the fruit ones will probably be more popular, simply because they're more universal, like I said, versus if you don't know my characters. But I think these are both really cute design. I ordered 10 of each, and I got 2 extra, so these ones will be mine for sampling and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited to see how these do. I had a really fun time making these designs, both in the actual little character drawings, but also just like designing the washi tape and the sticker sheets. So yeah, we'll see. I'm excited to finally have my first collection for the Star Cafe characters. And like I said, I should have done them as them being baristas working at the cafe first, and that will be coming in the future. But I thought this fruit idea was just too cute to resist. So that's pretty much it for this video, I think we're pretty much going at. I hope you enjoyed the Japan haul at the beginning of the video. I had a lot of fun with showing you off all that stuff, and that you like the new little stickers I'm adding to my site from Some Little Things, as well as my fruit onesies that I feel like I've been talking about them forever at this point, but they're finally all here, and I'm finally gonna add them to my shop. As you saw, I did some photo photography this week to be able to add the listings to my website. I'm aiming to have it all live on on Saturday, March 21st, having all my new items live there. I'm also doing a market at a local elementary school in the area. So I'm trying to have those things live on the same day because I'm going to be selling some of them, at least my fruit onesies, at the event. So if you live in like the San Francisco Peninsula area and you want to go help support a school and their PTA, as well as help support me and buying stuff from my shop, you should check out the Berry Elementary School Craft Fair. It's from 10 to 2. It's really low key, really for like locals and around the area. And this is the second market I'm ever doing, or I've ever done. So that's exciting. It's still the same kind of like local school kind of fundraiser slash little market for local businesses. So if you're interested, go check that out. Otherwise, you can check out my website with the new updates coming this Saturday. I'm aiming to upload this video on Tuesday, so hopefully I did that and you're seeing this on time. Otherwise, those updates in that market would have happened. But go check it out on Saturday the 21st. And what else? Mostly I've been working on that update, and now I need to do some market prep, just like know how I want to set it up. I don't have that much stuff, so it should be fast. My best friend, one of my best friends, is coming to help me, and she helped me last time, so that was fun. It's a very short market, so it shouldn't be too bad. And last time we set up pretty quickly and striked very quickly, so that was that went really well, so I hope it'll go that well too. I'm contemplating, I think I might stake some of the sticky sticker sheets to have like a section of mostly all original stuff, but then start like incorporating some of the other things I've been buying. I think I can do that at this market. I don't think it would 100% matters if it's not 100% my design, but I'll make it very clear that these are like the Sticky brand and a bunch of different other artists. Because that, like I've always said, that is my goal, to have just a plain stationery shop with my own original designs, but also like big Japanese brands, Korean brands, Taiwanese brands, and a bunch of local artists from the SF Bay Area, from California, from all over the country, and then even in other countries. So that's my ultimate end goal. So I'm slowly starting that. What else? I'm working on those. You saw all those fabrics that I got from my trip, and I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with those. I definitely want to take one of those linen ones, like the dark navy blue one with the calico cats, and make maybe like a bag out of that. I think that would be really cute, but I need to probably get some lining fabric for it. I do want to make book covers, Hobonichi book covers for both A6 and A5, because I have one of each. And since those are really standard sizes every year, I think it'd be really cute to make my own little fabric covers for them. Maybe sell them on my website. I still have to figure out a good pattern for them. But I haven't been sewing so much lately. I haven't had the time. I went full-time. Well, I've always been full-time for my job, but I went from being a contractor to like a full-time employee starting this Monday. So that's exciting. I'm gonna keep at that for a while still building up this shop, though I can't wait for the time that hopefully this shop will get to the point where I can live off of it. Because I don't know if I told you, I do email development, which is fine, which I enjoy coding for it. It's pretty relaxing, and it stimulates my mind just enough to keep going as a job. But with AI and all that stuff kind of creeping in, it just feels like eventually gonna get pushed out of the industry, or it's just not gonna be the way that I like to do email development. Like the coding and a lot of that will be kind of taken away and replaced, which makes me very sad. So that's why I'm like extra motivated to make my stationery shop work, because I kind of want to get out of tech and marketing and stuff and just like have my own little shop. I think that fits in with my personality much better than working in an office kind of situation. But I'm still far away from that. My job's pretty good. I like the people, and it pays really well. So there's that. But yeah, I think I can definitely see in the next couple of years. Sorry, I'm eating a cough drop. Next couple of years, moving away from that, and hopefully moving more into my little shop. I've been playing a lot of Pokopia, like everyone else. I had a birthday recently, so I got it for my birthday, and it's been kind of hard to concentrate on doing other like shop stuff or during my free time or sewing and stuff like that, because I just want to play Pokopia. And I've been taking it slowly. I've made it to my since I've learned lately that it's better to just do the story mode so you can get all the stuff before you start decorating. I've started wandering into some of the other areas. So I think I'm on my third area, and it's been really fun. It's super cute, and I just want to keep playing, but I have other things to do, and I was like, I just want to play Pokopia. I keep calling it Pokopia. It's been really fun, and even my older sister, who only plays Animal Crossing, is kind of interested in playing. So I'm gonna try see if we can do a little bit of the multiplayer with my brother and my sister, and see if they like it, and then they might want to end up getting it or not. But it's been really fun. But that's pretty much all I've been up to. I need to get back into more arts and craft. I need to get back into sketching some more. I haven't done as much as I used to. I still do all those sketching videos, but like I think I mentioned before, those are a couple of months behind. Those are mostly things I sketched last year, and I haven't done that much sketching this year, which I do need to do. I did last week, and hopefully this week I'll be able to do a little bit more. I want to make a little zine, like a little paper, like 8.5 by 11 sheet paper, little mini zine. If you know what I'm talking about. For my Star Cafe characters, to like introduce them and have them as like a freebie for people that buy any Star Cafe character products, like the stickers, like the Fruit Onesie stickers are the only thing I have in my shop right now, or will have on my shop on Saturday. And so I kind of want to have little scenes that introduce all the characters to go with the orders, and just print them out myself as needed, and then eventually make more little stories and stuff like that of the characters. I think that would be really, really cute, but I have to draw it. I started kind of drawing it, but then I realized I was like, oh, I need to write a little introduction for all these characters. And while I have little notes about them in my mind, I don't have anything like really planned out and written out. So I really need to do that for my characters. And I need to work on more. I do want to do, maybe for my next designs, them in the cafe with like baked goods and stuff like that, because I enjoy drawing those, but I haven't actually made it. I don't know why I went with the Fruit Onesie idea first, but it was just stuck in my head, so I had to do it. I had to get it out while I was still inspired to do it. But yeah, I'm just gonna figure out how I want to do the cafe ones. I kind of want to take inspiration from the one artist from Beside Label that I really like, and their art coloring style for my characters, because I think it would really work for them. And I always have such a hard time with coloring. Like, I love sketching and doing line art and stuff like that, but when it comes to coloring, I'm just like, I don't know, it doesn't work that well with my brain. So hopefully, I think doing that way, where it's just like a single pop of color and mostly black and white, would really work well for me. But we'll see. We'll see. It's still early, and I still have to prep for that market. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and enjoy coming on this journey with me. What was I going to say? Yeah. So my website is asmallgeekychica.com if you want to support by buying something. I only ship to the US right now because I don't even want to think about international shipping. But if you're in the US and you like my stickers, or you like some of the stickers from Sticky or 1000 Sky or Some Little Things or Mimic Gaming Co., which are all the stickers I also have added to my website. If you like all those kinds of stickers and want to buy a pack, please check it out. Like I said, smallgeekychica.com. I'm really trying to work on making the stationery shop a reality and finally get out of the tech world, marketing world, eventually in the next couple of years. I also have a figure channel, so if you like things like Ninjaroids and blind box unboxings, I do that over at A Small Geeky Chica Figures. Very similar names. Let's see, this week I am uploading an Android video, I believe, and I just recorded, hopefully, this past Saturday, an unboxing of the blind boxes that I bought in Japan that I believe I filmed earlier in this video. and you should have seen. So if you like those things, go check it out. Otherwise, please come back and check out all my stationery journey right here at A Small Geeky Chica, and I will see you next time when I post on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Bye bye.